MGF1106, welcome to our online course. My name is Dr. Weideman and I will be your professor for this course. Let's explore the My Courses course. From the course homepage shown here, you'll have several options from the top toolbar. We'll stay on the course homepage, and if you notice on the left-hand side, there's a news area, and I'll post news items of reminders of upcoming due dates and the material that we're covering in the course. Also, upcoming events from the calendar are shown here on the right-hand side. Let's click on back to the top and click on course content. You'll see at the table of contents on the left-hand toolbar here at the top, you'll see the syllabus. And we're going to go ahead and start in the Begin Here module. The Begin Here module includes a lot of important things that you want to read first. Excuse me, the syllabus. There's a detailed weekly schedule here that shows all the assignments and their due dates. I'm going to suggest that you print that out, keep that close to your computer so you can check off as you complete assignments. There's also the required syllabus quiz, information to get you started in the course, a link to information about proctor testing, and your first discussion topic is located here. In the Mymathlab materials module, which is located in here, right here, there's a video on how to register in Mymathlab, and also if you decide to use a temporary account and want to convert to permanent later, there's a link here that shows you how to do that. This course includes 5 modules and a proctored midterm and a proctored final. The proctored midterm and proctored final will be administered using HonorLock. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's take a look right now. When you finish your syllabus quiz, until you finish your syllabus quiz, you won't see the modules that I show down here for Unit 1, Unit 2, and so forth. Once you finish your syllabus quiz, you'll be able to see those modules. Let's take a look at one of the modules. They're all set up the same way. So here we have a little introduction to the unit. We have an introduction here also, which lists, and then here's the activities for the unit. There are lecture section notes or lecture videos, worked example videos, the assignments for the unit, and then also each unit has a discussion topic, which will be linked here. Returning to the top toolbar, let's take a look at the calendar. And on the calendar, you'll see all the due dates for the course. Let me go ahead and flip ahead to May, and you'll see class begins, and your first set of assignments are shown here. This is really important. I mentioned this earlier. This course has a proctored midterm and a proctored final, and we will use HonorLock for the proctored midterm and proctored final. Please take a few minutes to review the information in the HonorLock information module. And there is an HonorLock sample test that you must submit in order to gain access to the proctored exams and also the preparation quizzes for the proctored exams. All of those are located in Mymathlab, but you have to submit that sample test in order to gain access. So I suggest that you do that during the first week of class so you're ready for the proctored midterm in June. And you'll access that on the top toolbar. Yours might look a little bit different than mine, but you'll have a link up here to HonorLock. And the first item you'll see when you go in there is the sample test. Make sure you've purchased the Access Kit for our textbook, and the syllabus has the ISBN. You can also purchase it directly when you go through the registration process for Mymathlab. So in order to get to Mymathlab, you must go with the link here right below the news area on the left-hand side. It says Pearson My Labs and Mastering. The first time you click on it, it'll walk you through the steps to get registered. There is an option during the registration process on the page where you see it asks you to enter your Access Kit code. At the bottom of that page, down here around here, there's going to be a temporary access option. That's where you can get access good for 14 days without paying if you're waiting for financial aid. So there's no reason not to get registered the first day or two of class so you can begin working on your assignments. I'm going to suggest that you always click on the top option here when you go to Mymathlab so that you see the entire Mymathlab course with all of the available materials that we have put together in the course. When you first go in, there's a calendar here, and you can view this any way you want, and you can do it by, this is a month at a time. So if I go ahead to the next month, you'd be able to see the different due dates coming up. Excuse me, in May. So you have the first set of assignments due on May 24th, and then June 1st. And on the left toolbar, you'll see units of study, which are set up the same way as our units of study modules in the My Courses course. The Assignments tab has all of your assignments for the course. And if you notice here, the due dates are shown. If you take a look at, oh, I also want to mention, you have to get 60% on each unit homework in order to unlock the unit test. And there's a little flag that'll show up there, and it'll keep track of which assignments you haven't reached 60% on in order to unlock the test. Let's take a look at one of the homeworks. I'm just going to pick one at random. I just want to show you that there are a lot of wait till it loads. Question help available. Depending on the question, this one has help me solve this, which will help you solve this exact problem. And when you get through working through that whole help me solve it, it'll take you back and reset the original problem. View an example will work a similar example. Sometimes you'll have access to a video if there is a video that goes over the concepts in the problem. You have a link to the textbook here. You can send me an email about the problem, and you can also print the problem. And you can go back to your homework after the due date to improve your score. So if you didn't do very well and you just got to 60% in order to unlock the test, you could go back later and improve that score. So again, all the due dates are shown here. They're also shown in the calendar in my courses. And I will also post a reminder each Saturday about the upcoming assignments and their due dates. So I hope this short video will help to introduce you to our course, and I look forward to working with you this summer.